hijab store. Okay, hijab store. So let's start with hijab styles. So let's just go ahead with the textuals first. Okay, usually this is something that is present in every family, right? Because we might be having the online sellers or the resellers of the hijabis, what we say, outfits. Okay, so I'll just ungroup it. Okay, so let me just name this hijab store. I'll just write it as Haya. Okay, what I'll do is I'll write this as the Haya. Haya in this. This looks bold, so I'll take Haya in this one. The Haya store. Okay, the Haya store. I'll just duplicate this. I'll write it here. The Haya store. Okay, the Haya store. This is how I just want to typograph it. Okay. Now, if I want to add the logo, if they have their own logo, I can ask them. If they do not have their own logo, this is something that you have a free hand. Okay, this is a free hand. You can own your colors if they don't have the logo. Okay, if they have the logo, then you have to go ahead with their own logo colors, right? So think that they do not have a logo, so I'll just make a logo for them. So I'll just take a hijab. I'll go ahead with to make their logos. I'll take this as their logo. I'll make this as their logos. Now I'll just make sure that it is perfectly aligned with this Haya. Okay, think that this is their logo itself. With this itself, you can design their logo. Okay, you can tell that this is your logo. If they have their logo, that's fine. If they do not have their logo, okay, making this perfect combination with this is actual art. Okay, see here, I've made it a perfect combination out of this. Okay, so this color and that color should be same. So this is purple. I'll just make this as also the purple so that it looks like this. What is it? Have you understood what am I trying to tell you? Just giving it a look like this is falling over A or anything. Like even if you want it with the H also, you can do it. It is falling over H and the. So this looks beautiful. So what happened here is it feels like H has been colored up till the Haya. Okay, to this one. Okay, in this way you can maintain the what we say logo consistency. Fine. Okay, the Haya. You can even further design this in this way. So yeah, this is how you design your own logos. If I want, I'll just do it in this way. Okay, it's all your wish, your will, how you take up these things into. You can further reduce this up if you want to fill it up perfectly like this. Haya. Okay. I want to make A feel like it's writing it to the hijab. I want to make it feel like it is falling over A. Okay, then store. Okay. So I will just gather it up with the A. Two A's. The Haya store. So I have created the logo itself, right? The logo is created. I just wanted to add it on the right side, so I just added it. Okay, now, so what are their products? Whenever you have a store or whenever you have the fashion stores or whatever, you need to make sure you are adding their products. So come on, tell me what are the products of a Haya store or the hijab store? The hijabs. Yes, what more? You can just write hijab and take the photos. Okay, whenever you're going to add the photos, make sure you're adding the photo itself. Yes, hijab. For example, for the hijab, I'll give this as a photo. Okay, hijab caps, hijab pins. Okay, I'll take this. The stoles also will be their product, right? Stoles also will be the product. The same thing, hijabs. Okay, the khimar, what we say. Okay, even this. Okay, khimar. Yes, alhamdulillah. Okay, what more? Okay, you can add 3 to 4 items. Yes, jilbab, niqab. We can add 3 to 4 items. Okay, to add this, again I told you how can you do this. You can keep the square also, but when you keep the square, make sure you're taking the round square frame. Bring the frames out, only then customize this. Without the frames, do not customize this. Fine, do not put this over without the frames. If you make it square and keep it, dear sisters and brothers, it will take much of the space. So I personally prefer you all to go ahead with taking the frames. Fine, take the frames and put it over. Okay, niqab, this might be good. Okay. If you want to specifically show the each of the abaya stuff or whatever, then you can even specify it further. Okay. If you want to even make sure that colors are darker one. Okay, for example, think that you have chosen the dark colors, then make sure everything is darker. Okay, so the entire. Okay, if there is a facial feature, do not put the badge. Just delete it out. Just write it out. If you do not want to put the facial features of anything, just put it out like that. Okay. Do not put it out. You can just write it. Whenever you're describing it, just write it. Fine? Okay, so I just selected the people from behind. Okay. For example, Abaya, if you want to show, you have someone without the face also. Okay. If the features are visible, just remove that out. You can even blur it, right? Do you know, have you not known how to blur the facial features? Already told. If you want to blur this, just go to the edit button, go to blurring. Correct? Just go to edit, and then there's something called as blur. How do you blur it? Already told you. Hopefully you remember. Onto the effects, you have it blur. You can blur whichever part of the image you do not want to see. Correct? You have a brush size. You can just take the brush and blur the facial parts. Got it? Yes. If it is the case of the business sales flyers, then we need actual blurring it out, right? You can blur the face entirely. Okay, so what do we want to convey? We can convey it in that way, right? Okay, just blur it out. That's all. Okay, that's done. You can just remove it out and put it, adding it up in that way. Completely blur it. Okay, now you just take the frames out. Okay, you just take the frames out. Go to the frames and take it. I told you personal favorite would be round frame, and we'll see what frame will go better. We just have to go to the all and take the frames. Okay, we can even make up frames. We have it on the apps. Okay, we can take these kind of frames also if you wish to, but I do not like it personally. I'll just delete it. Okay, so now when you think of, I just added it in the right to left pattern, right? So I'm thinking of doing it in this way also, like how I did it in the very first class or something like that. What I can do is I'll go to the shape. I'll just take this round one. I'll just keep it aside. I just want to take a shape. Okay, I'll just close this up. I want to take a shape. Close this up. I'll take a shape. Make sure I'll take this shape. You know what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of dividing this entire background into two colors. Okay, so I'll just make this shape. I'll just rotate it, and I'll just put it in this regard, half here, half there. Can you see that? What am I doing? It's like the very first class how we did it for the coat. Okay, half color here, half color here. So I'll just make it to the background. Position it to the back. Position it to the back. Layer, send it to back. Okay, now what else can be done with this is we can just put these frames up. Okay, I'll just put it on this side. I'll just duplicate this. I'll put it over here. I'll duplicate this. I'll put it over here. I'll duplicate this. I'll put it over here. Okay, now what am I thinking of? I'm just adding it over here and there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, whatever. See, this is how you create multiple pictures in the frame. Okay, this, to create this multiple pictures in the frame, you will be given more charge. You can charge more. Okay, you can charge more with the clients. Okay, more from the clients, because this is multiple photos in the frame. Fine, you can add 5 photos, 6 photos, 10 photos, whatever you want in this regard. See here, even the place is also constrained. Even you have got lots of space to put up these things, correct? So this is one way. Okay, each photo is visible perfectly. Can you see that? So here, abaya, naqab, stoles, and then hijabs in different regards. And then if you want to put it on some the patterns, you can even put that. Okay, so I'll just put it over here. Okay, so now this is fine for me. What am I thinking of is 4 is enough. So I'll just increase it in size. You can put more to it. Okay, more to it. Okay, see here, I'm aligning it like in such a way that this is not visible. Okay, the lining is not visible. Done? Understood? Please let me know. Now you can even add the borders to this, like stroke. If I want to add a stroke, like 14, I told you 10 is maximum. That's enough. 10. Okay, 10 is enough. So now I'll just color the stroke. I'll just make it white. See here how it looks like. Good? You can just do it in this way. You can just put a stroke and just copy this style to this one, copy this style to this one, next one, and then copy the style to next one in this way. Okay. Now what is remaining? You need to write the addresses, right? Address, the things that are being put out. For example, what is the sales that you are having? What is the price amount? Okay. So you can just mention it over here on the top of it also. You can mention it. For example, over here I'll just write the. Okay. Are you with the laptop? Please tell me. Are you with the laptop? Yes, no? Okay, if you're with the phone, what you have to do is you just have to click on this. Click on three dot button, okay? Three dot button. Just click on select multiple. Click on select multiple. You just have to click on another thing and then see this is how you select two things. This is how you select multiple items. Click on three dot button and click on select multiple. But if you are with the laptop, my dear sisters, you have control key on the laptop, okay? Control key on the laptop. Okay, you can send me the screenshot. I'll show you how to do that, okay? No worries. Send me the screenshot. I'll explain to you how beautifully you can do that. It's quite easy. Okay. So see here, this is how you can just put it up. Okay, just if you want to mention some things like that, you can mention. Or for example, okay, I have added the workflow here. So it's taking me some time. Just a moment. I'll remove that workflow. I'll just put this at the bottom. Okay, so here I want to write the contact details wherever you can get it. Okay, if they have the Instagram page, I can just mention it over here with the Instagram page. Fine. Then this one, I can just mention it here. Okay. Okay. So what is the thing that needs to be included? Yes, please tell me what is the thing that should be included for any Haya store? You must write. Yes, what you must write, please tell me. Yes, quality offers you can put. Yes, location is important. Okay, what are the products? Products. Okay, products. I'll just write the products here. I'll just change it to beautiful fonts. This should be a bigger font, and the font size should also be bigger. Okay, I want to capitalize it. Simply capitalize it. Products at the store, you can write. Okay, and then over here, you can just mention it in the bulletin format. Bulletin format, and just you can write the textuals, whatever. I'll just write it as abaya and then enter. Okay, it's not visible because it's already, okay, it's here. So see here, if this is font size and you want this same font size like this, you just have to copy the style and place this style here. Okay, so how easy it is. See here, I just can go ahead with this one and then I'll change it to left alignment. Now we can write whatever you wish to. ABCD, I'll just write ABCD because we have to write so many more. Okay, something like this. All the products we can mention here, right? You can mention all of the products that whatever you want here. Okay, then the location you can mention it here at the bottom. And then what is quality offers? Yes, you can just write it here. You will get it. Quality offer. Quality offers. You can even mention about the why choose our products or something like that. Right? Quality offers, mega offers, contact details at the bottom, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, at the bottom, mega offers. You can mention it here, somewhere here, mega offers because it is perfectly here. Premium quality. Okay, you can put it over this one onto this like this. If you have single person with that hijab, you can just put it over there like this. You need to carry it perfectly with this something here. Premium quality in between these two. Premium quality. Then special offer if you want. You can even put this up over here. Okay, so it's on this side. If you want it on this side, you can even use the special offer is going on. Not for this, it doesn't look good. If it looks good, only then put it. Okay, remember, do not settle down for a low grade content. Make sure you are creating the best content out. Okay, export quality if you want to mention this, whatever if you want to mention, make sure you are doing it very perfectly. Fine, you can add some special offers, 100% offers. For example, if you want to write some more stuff, you can write it here and there. Okay, contact details, write it at the bottom. If you have Instagram handles and all, write it. Okay, if you do not like it here, if you want to put it somewhere else, you can even do that. If you want to put it somewhere here, products, it's all yours. It's all yours board. You can do it in any way. Okay, any way. I'm telling you can do it in any way, whatever way you want. See, I've just put it over here. You can add some other things, other stuffs, whatever you want. You can write it over there. Okay, it's all your client based. Now colors are not at all good. What are you going to do? Go to the designs, change the color palette. Now see here, it just turned out to be very excellent, right? Change it. Or for example, if you want it from any one of the images, you can even grab it. For example, from this tools you want the colors, just click on three dot button and click on apply colors to the page. Got it? Three dot button, apply colors to the page. Pinkish if you want it in brownish green, apply colors to the page. See here how beautiful it turns out to, right? Okay, this is the way you can just work with this flyers. Okay, whenever you submit it to the clients, don't submit it in single colors, please. Change the colors and submit it to the clients. Okay, apply colors to the page. See, it looks beautiful for me. You can even go ahead with this colors, or if you do not like some of the colors in it, you can just change it to something else. Okay, not darker one, the lighter one. More lighter, it will give you this no darker colors over this side. Let me go ahead with something like this. Yes, it looks good. Okay, for this one, I'll take some darker color or something like that. You can add it manually if you do not like any colors that are put up over there, fine. Okay, then you can change this to something else because this also doesn't look so perfect. The contrast is not perfect here, right? Okay, so hopefully you are finding this excellent. Okay, inshallah. One more, come on. Give me any other idea. Let's just go ahead with the coffee sales flyer. Okay, let's